Hi, and welcome to the Worldwide Center of Math's Problem of the Week. This week, the problem is to compute the integral from 0 to 1 of dx over the square root of x plus the third square root of x. To begin, we can actually simplify this a little bit and just write it as dx over x to the 1/2 plus x to the 1/3, which will help us because we're actually going to use u-substitution. So using x as u to the 6th and dx as 6u to the 5th du, what we can do is substitute those in, and it'll help us solve this integral. So what we get is the integral from 0 to 1 of 6u to the 5th over u cubed plus u squared du. And we can pull out a u cubed or a u squared from below and cancel it out. And pulling out the 6 constant out, we get 6 times the integral from 0 to 1 of u cubed over u plus 1 du. What we can actually do here is use long division to simplify these terms into a form that we can actually integrate. So using long division, if we just divide u cubed by u plus 1, what we get is u squared, but then we have a leftover negative u squared. So what we have right now is this. Is that the original part of the function u cubed over u plus 1 is actually equal to u squared plus negative u squared over u plus 1. We're actually going to do long division again on this second term, the remainder. And doing long division, dividing negative u squared by u plus 1, we end up with negative u, but we have a remainder of u left over. So that changes the function from u squared plus negative u squared over u plus 1 to u squared plus u over u plus 1. And we're actually going to do long division one final time to simplify the remainder u over u plus 1. So dividing u by u plus 1, we get 1, and then we have a remainder of negative 1. So that changes the rest of this function to u squared minus u plus 1 minus 1 over u plus 1. So now that we have this, we can substitute it in for u cubed over u plus 1, and we can actually take the integral of this function. So the integral then becomes the integral from 0 to 1 of u squared minus u plus 1 minus 1 over u plus 1 du. And that becomes, and I forgot the constant 6 on the outside, so we're going to add that in. So we have 6 times u cubed over 3 minus u squared over 2 plus u minus ln of u plus 1 from 0 to 1. And now what we're just going to do is do f of b minus f of a, kind of the rule of calculus, and solve. When you actually plug in f of 0, you'll notice that actually all of the terms cancel. This goes to 0, this goes to 0, this goes to 0, and ln of 1 also goes to 0. So that completely cancels. So really all we have to plug in is f of 1. So plugging in 1, we get 6 times 1/3 minus 1/2 plus minus the ln of 2, which is equal to 2 minus 3 plus 6 minus 6 ln of 2, and that turns into 5 minus 6 ln of 2. So that's all we have for you today for this week's Problem of the Week. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please check out some more of our videos on YouTube, check us out on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Thank you.